using moles. This is a review of using moles. This is from your textbook. This is figure 3.2 in your textbook, and it looks at using moles and going between number of particles, moles, and mass. You can see where they have multiply because they had their arrows going in one direction. I want to make these double arrows which can go in either direction. So I'm going to say U rather than multiply by Avogadro's number. You will set it up to either multiply or divide depending on what you need to cancel out. Avogadro's number is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd per mole. This can be atoms, it could be molecules, it could be electrons, any type of single particle. If you're going directly between number of particles and mass, you can use the molar mass from the periodic chart. You may have had to add that up. And that would be equal to 6 times 10 to the 23rd of whatever particle it was you were adding up. And then, of course, the most important one is between moles and mass. And you will use the number of grams per mole that you get from the periodic chart. So, I'm going to take a look at an example of a problem that will be similar to the one that I think is number 14. And I've chosen to use ammonium sulfite. And then we'll get rid of this again. Ammonium sulfite. So, in order to convert moles back into grams, I will need to know the molar mass of ammonium sulfite. I'm going to do this to whole numbers. I've got N's, H's, S's, and O's. There are 2 N's and 8 H's. 2 times 4 is 8. There is 1 S and 3 O's. I will multiply each of those times their molar mass. For nitrogen, it's 14. For hydrogen, it's 1. For sulfur, it's 32. And for oxygen, it's 16. And then I will add all that together. 8 and 8 is 16, another 8 is 24, 26, and carry 2. 2 and 2 is 4, and 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 116. The units for this are grams per mole. So, the first problem would be 0.15 moles times 116 grams per mole, and that's going to be equal to, here's my calculator, 0.15 times 116, enter, and that is 17.4 grams. The moles canceled out. To go from moles to molecules, I will use Avogadro's number. So I have 0.15 moles, and there are 6.02 and I'm going to put that I've got moles of ammonium sulfite. And so 0.15, clear, 0.15 times 6.02. I need to use a second double E key. Second double E. That didn't work. Second double E. And that didn't work either. 0.15 times 6.02 2 second double E 23, enter, and that is equal to 9.0 times 10 to the 22. Molecules. And then I'm going to add that. I want to know the atoms of nitrogen, so there are 2 nitrogens in every one, NH4, subscript 2, SO3. So 2 times that would be 18 times 10 to the 22nd, or 1.8 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of nitrogen. And to do this, I'm going to use the subscripts from the formula, to go from the formula back to the nitrogen. So that's a review of using grams, moles, molecules, and atoms.